Yo, what's poppin', people? Cobra Star Green back with you guys with another video today. Look, if you guys first time finding my channel or anything like that for your boy, please hit the subscribe button. Also like this video, it really does help. Yes, today's a special day because today I get to review a movie that the IP has been near and dear to my heart since I was like 5. And yes, I'm talking about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Now, is this movie good? Is this movie bad? Well, I'm going to talk about everything when it comes to this. It's going to be a completely non-spoiler review. But with saying that, go ahead and cue the intro.
We got a problem, 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 it's probably you. Yeah, we got a problem, we got a problem, we got a problem, we got a problem.
So yes, let's go ahead and talk about this one today. This is one of my most anticipated projects, like I said, because throughout the years I have been a huge fan of the IP, and I am talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have been watching these guys since I was dumb young. I don't even know if you guys even remember this, but there was a cartoon that was on Nickelodeon, the Nickelodeon network, and it was what originally got me into them, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. And I still, to this day, this is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because it's not what we're here to talk about, but just the voice acting, the character, everything with this made this TV series so good. And yes, there have been some bad adaptations, at least in my eyes. Also, if you do, we'll talk about it a little further, a little bit later. But you do have the Michael Bay ones that I ended up watching. The first one, then Out of the Shadows, which was the second one. I'll get more deeper into these in a little bit further in the review. But so there's been good, there's been bad. But how did this one do? Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the plot. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, in this movie, from the brilliant mind of Seth Rogen, after years of being sheltered from the human world, the Turtle Brothers are set out to win the hearts of New Yorkers. In this one, they're kind of like, look, I like these humans. I want to actually interact with these humans. But as we learned early in the movies, these humans ain't messing with these turtles. But they are trying to win the hearts of New Yorkers and be accepted as normal teenagers. Their new friend April O'Neil helps them take on a mysterious crime syndicate, but they soon get in over their heads when an army of mutants is unleashed upon the world. So this movie pretty much is mutants versus humans. That's what it ends up turning into. That's kind of what all of them end up turning into if you really think about it. So yes, let's go ahead and talk about this, man. Look, I would just say the biggest standout to me, there was two things that really stood out to me in this movie. One thing was the characters. Now these characters are played by a bunch of kids. The Turtles are played by kids. And I thought the chemistry with one another was just phenomenal to me. I know I throw that word around a lot, but for a lot of kid actors, I think they did a great job with this voice acting here. Man, they are funny. Like I said, their charisma is good. There's a lot of heartwarming moments that I think that they do a very good job of delivering the lines off of. So you have to really give a great kudos. I know it's 4 of them, so I ain't naming them all, but they do such a great job here, I will say. And even you have somebody here that plays April O'Neil. As you see right here, she plays April O'Neil, and I think she gets the most amount of character development in this movie. Now, they all don't get too much character development, but I think she does have the best arc and the best character development. Because when we first meet April O'Neil, this ain't no spoiler or anything, but she's pretty much a loser. No one takes her seriously. She's getting bullied in school. She was doing the news, and the news, she pretty much messed up on air. I'll just say that without spoiling it. But she messed up bad on air, and now, like I said, no one takes her seriously. So her arc, she definitely gets the best arc in the entire movie. I think they did a very great job at writing her character. And I know the big thing y'all gonna be coming across, April's not white. April's not white. So what? Shut up, you woke ass idiots. Yeah, I swear y'all like people. I know before I saw this movie, people are already talking about April O'Neil and the whole woke thing. Shut up. Like, god damn. Like her, whatever, race swapping, whatever. I don't care what y'all say. It does nothing for the story. So shut up about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. Like, I already know. I know y'all like, Kobe, you're getting mad. No, there's people. I really saw articles out there. People getting mad that April was actually black. Shut up. God damn. But let's move on. And not only do the Turtles have really good voice actors attached to them, but I think everybody else does too. As you see right here, man, we got Post Malone in here, John Cena, Ice Cube. Okay, we gotta stop at Ice Cube. So Ice Cube plays, I think he plays like the Fly. He plays the Fly. I think it's Superfly is his name. Correct me if I'm wrong. But so we have Ice Cube right here. And at first, I was like, is this Ice Cube that's voicing this villain? And then once they showed the credits, it showed that it was Ice Cube. I'm going to say this. Ice Cube is my favorite character in this whole entire movie. Man, just like, cause it's funny because he just brings his own style to this character. You know, I never really felt like they were, that they wrote this character. I feel like they wrote Ice Cube, or they're like, look, Ice Cube be perfect for this, and you put your own spin on this specific character. And I really enjoyed how Ice Cube did with this. You know, it's pretty much as you've seen Ice Cube in a lot of his other roles. He's the same way here. He has that Ice Cube spin on it. And I think, like I said, I think it made it a lot better from a character. It made this character a lot more interesting. It wasn't this bland ass villain, you know. Now at the end of the movie, I'm not gonna lie, I did get mad at what they did with his character, because it's kind of like, all right, let's go big, you know. So that kind of annoyed me in that certain aspect. But man, look, my favorite character, like I said, in the movie was definitely Ice Cube. Ice Cube did his thing in this movie. Now there was other characters, but like I said, they weren't that big of a play. Like you had like Jackie Chan, Seth Rogen, like I said, Paul Rudd, you know, all these people in there, but they're not too big of characters. Honestly, they could have got anybody to play these characters. I'm not even sure why the hell Post Malone was even here, why John Cena was even here. You could have got anybody to play these roles, you know. So that's just a big thing. They have a great cast, but the cast to me isn't fully utilized the best, I should say. But man, let's move on to another thing, man. Another thing I have to say with this movie. This movie has great artwork. Just look at that. Great animation. A great attention to detail on a lot of things. You know, whenever I saw this movie, I was like, damn, this looks straight out of a cartoon. Like, this is like you're reading a cartoon and the pages are getting ripped off and they just put it on a screen. But I think it bumped it up a notch for me. Because I'm not going to lie, when I first saw the trailers, I was like, all right, this can bother me. This is going to probably bother me in a certain aspect when I watch the movie. And I started watching it, I was like, this shit looks fantastic. You know, I'm like, wow, I'm actually really enjoying what I'm seeing on the screen here. I'm like, this ain't bothering me like I thought it would. It's not getting in the way of anything. And I just really like the art style. The art style looks dope to me here. And I think when you see the movie, you'll like it as well. Another thing that shines in this movie, that humor is so well done in this movie. Holy crap. Like, I didn't even see it coming. Like, I'll give you a quick example right here.
Human world retrieve. Go, Kurt.
Okay, Batman.
Dude, what? I'm just trying to hype you guys up, okay?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that, because it's like, it's more adult humor than anything. Or not even adult humor, but it's like, it's not that kid humor anymore. Like, and it's a lot of like, wow, this movie look like it's kind of based in right now. So yeah, man, just like right there, that comedy is what really to me stood out a lot in the film. Like, this movie had me really consistently laughing at it. And it's not like that little kid humor you think you're gonna see when you see a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. No, it's like shit. The comedy's up to date. It's a little more than you're gonna expect. You know, there's a lot of there's some fart jokes in there, butt jokes. You know, there's a lot of jokes that you're like, wow. I wonder how a kid's gonna feel about this. I know, as me being older, I enjoy it, but I'm like, I wonder how these kids gonna feel about it. But man, I think the comedy was so well done in this one. And you know, the biggest thing I like with this whole entire movie. Let's just transition to it now. The biggest thing I liked about this movie is what I wish a lot of those adaptations would do. They're freaking teenagers. Make them teenagers. You know, if you go see the last adaptation that came out, pretty much was with Michael Bay. This is not no great adaptation of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These aren't even teenagers. These is motherfuckers on steroids. That's one thing that bothered me. I'm like, wow. In the title, it says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Keyword, teenage. These motherfuckers is not no teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. What teenagers you know built like that? You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, nowadays they are kind of built, but even the personality didn't even feel like teenagers. When you watch this movie, all these kids, they feel like teenagers. I mean, they are voiced by teenagers, by kids, and it really feels like it. They do a lot of teenage stuff in this movie. Man, I was just blown away. I'm like, wow, they're finally getting the teenage part down. And that's what I'm really enjoying the most here. Great freaking job. Now, I ain't gonna lie. These motherfuckers some criminals, though. And we ain't gonna sit here and act like they ain't no criminals. In the first 5 minutes of the movie, boy, they over here robbing a goddamn gas station. They robbing it. I know y'all like Cobra. Stop being stupid. I know y'all like. Well, how they gonna get their otherwise? How they get their stuff otherwise? I don't care. Find some other way. But you motherfuckers, some goddamn criminals. All right. I couldn't believe. I know they playing this little happy music. I couldn't believe what I was seeing that first 10 minutes. I'm like, yo, these dudes really robbing this grocery store. But you know what I'm saying. But that was just me thinking. But man, did I even love the action. I ain't talk about the action. Even the action here, as you guys can see right here, it's just very, very well done. Like I said, the biggest thing with the art style. The art styles was stood out. But man, I'm not gonna keep this too long, keep it short. I really enjoyed this movie. And I think you guys, when you go see it, I think you guys will really enjoy it too. It's not too long. There's no particular part where I think you'll feel bored. My favorite part was when they actually met up with the villain of the film. Whenever they met up with Ice Cube's character. I think from that point on is where I really started having fun with the movie. Because now, not only am I digging with these turtles, but now I'm digging with these villains too. Like I'm digging with so much this movie has to offer. You know, just from amazing voice acting, at least in my eyes, amazing animation. The story, come on, man. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When has the story ever been that good? You know, or when has the story really ever mattered like that? No, that's not why you go see these movies. You go to see these movies to have fun. And when you see this one, you will have fun. You will be non-stop laughing throughout this movie, just like I did. Man, I can't wait to go see this movie again. I'm supposed to put my rating up. I still haven't had it ready yet. But let's go ahead and give my rating. I'm giving this. Now, look, if it wasn't for that goddamn third act, that third act was really something that really kind of bothered me. Because it's like, damn, y'all had to go this route. Y'all had to do this. Like, I feel like y'all was going to do it, but y'all did it, you know? If it wasn't for that, man, I probably would give this a way higher score. See, if it wasn't for that, I'd probably give it a way higher score. But look, I'm giving this a fair score right here. I think you guys will have a lot of fun with it when you see it. I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. I feel like it's even closer to a 9 out of 10 if you're really asking me, man. I just had so much amount of fun watching this movie. And it's the type of movie where it's like, wow, I really can't wait to see the particular movie again. I just had so much fun. The pacing of this movie. The action sequences, just everything here was just so fun to just look at, you know. So yeah, I think you guys will have fun with it when you see it. Look, your first time finding my channel, hit the subscribe button. Also the video, tell me your thoughts, complaints, criticisms, so down below. And hey, we'll see you at the next one. Peace.